According to the First Lady, what's in the First Lady say in relation towards this Koidu or Okta, and I understand issues between them and then staffs them. Based on how we narrate the story, they clearly tell you say them people are the disadvantaged by citizens them. But in another way around, you not go judge something where you're not listening from the other side yet. But based on how the First Lady narrates, so of course we all know say one of the good quality where this woman gets now a fearless lady. She's very fearless, trust me. And not afraid for raise a point, not afraid for tell somebody the truth. She is very, very fearless. So she narrated the story on in and Okta or Koidu Holdings, I don't know. So at first, starting from the demonstration till them begin get a dialogue. We are in then dialogue for you will give the workers them at least 30% of them actual salary, because the actual salary is supposed to be I think $6 per day. $6 per day. Then I'm waiting Koidu Holdings or Okta be signed with the government of Sierra Leone during APC then time. Then are based on how we First Lady be the narrator. Then are the terms and agreements where then be signed with the government of Sierra Leone. Say then for pay with citizens them where they work that the least salary should be $6 per day. $6. It says since then they not ever will they pay the people in $6. Since where the dollar rise up, the dollar price rise up, then the dollar not increase na the own side. Then they pay the people in. In fact, when you check the annual salary or the monthly salary where they give the people it is way more low compared to what they received before. Like of course for now we all know $1 is 20 something leones. So $6 supposed to be 100 and something leones. But they need to even pay them reach $2 per day. Then are waiting. So if we engage with the management or the whole staff of the Koidu Holdings, the big one them, then talk, say okay, well now sis, now they refuse to not go bugi. First we ask for 50%. Now not go bugi 50%, now count on down to 30%. Then at 30% of the actual salary you want to pay them. When I give them the 30%. From that 30% now, you say them promise to say them go call them within some weeks. Well, I don't narrate too much. May I play for the video, make una watch them. Let una hear from the woman himself and you will understand the whole story.
So that recap, because I don't do the part one, just in case if you don't miss the part one. I've been to talk about Koidu Holdings and how I get into Koidu Holdings, the issue with the people of Kono District. As I say in part one, after we Koidu Holdings don't accept most of the accusations the way the guys they don't put forward, then go back, then begin for implement in giving the rice, and then tell me say then go come back to me on the remaining things them where the boys them they ask for. Again, I call after a month or so where I know hear from them. I decide for make a phone call again, and then this time the one where they actually head Koidu Holding when I name Rocco na ikam where ikam na I explain to them. I tell them say we close this now. I make let people understand what in this big problem where they between Koidu Holding and the staff them. In 2013, the contract the way Koidu Holding signed, then they pay them supposed for pay them people here in dollars. If you know they pay them the money in dollars, then for pay them an equivalent to the dollar in leones at the time. Then 10 day dollar na been 6 leon 50 cent. So Koidu Holdings them, the people them they collect the money at 6 leons 50 cents. Now then don't they pay people in that one day. This was 2013. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Tell us how this one now 2025. Koidu Holdings still insist for pay the people them at 6.50 They say na so na then yon dollar rate. So to Koidu Holding then get the yon dollar rate way different from Sierra Leone dollar rate. At the moment, the central bank rate for dollar is 22 leons. Koidu Holding then say then yon dollar rate na 6.50 So anybody where 2013, 2014 we been they get $1,000. Me not a mathematician, but would have been they get $1,000 and then 13, 14 years ago. Now you money don't the money where then they pay you because Koidu Holding insists say na 6.50 them for pay them people here as then your dollar rate because then na Koidu Holding na them for set the your dollar rate. That 6.50 na in then they pay the people. So if you pay they get $1,000, now you 6.50 don't become $150. Now you what? Somebody where don't work for Koidu Holdings, every way possible work. When they give promotion they come with an increase of salary. With Koidu Holdings, when they promote you, the more than they promote you, now the more you money they reduce. The money where then they pay you, now the more the money they reduce. So I try to mediate between Koidu Holdings and them people here. Now the best solution where I get, I tell Koidu Holdings, say, listen, una SSF know the documentation where they before ya, una SSF know say any court where una go, then go find una guilty. And the worst thing is, the one the way they manage Koidu Holdings na ya, the money where then they claim say then they pay the people them, when then they do then your reports to the headquarter. Now the headquarter, they tell the headquarter say then they pay them people here in dollars. When they know say they not only they pay them in leons, but then they pay them in the most inferior rate when no exist anymore in this country. Now in then they pay the people there. Now the people they say no, okay, una no add with salary. Una just pay we no more. Waiting una supposed for pay we where they pay contract them. Waiting una say una for pay we where they pay contract them. Una pay we that one day. We fine. But I not say if they insist on that one day, it not going for be good for Koidu Holdings. So I decide for be the middle person again and talk to the guy and say, listen, now what will they do? Whatever Koidu Holdings they pay you at this present moment, on that 6.50 rate, where then they say na in na then your rate for pay you, let them add 30% of that money there. Let una get a round figure of how much then go they pay una. Now una sign a new contract where they show say they're not they pay una again in dollar or for pay una in dollar. Now then they pay una in leons with the amount where we don't agree plus the 30%. Now that one day na the war. Even when we agree, when we add that 30% on top the current money where then they pay the staff them, the people are still they lost at least 60% of the actual salary where Koidu Holdings supposed to pay them. The people they lost 60% of them. Now Koidu Holdings say they not go do them, and this na the whole bone of contention. Who's we do so today? So not of popularity are they look for, not of fame are they look for. Not just the injustice where Koidu Holding don't put on them people here for so long. They don't put so much injustice on them people here for so long. And I feel say that injustice they need to be corrected. In we meeting, when me and Koidu Holding they get, the year back they tell me say for any time where them people here protest na kono, it cost them $30,000. For make them pay police and security forces them, we go can guide them place. Now I say $30,000. I say calculate $30,000 for 30 days. Now calculate $30,000 for 60 days. And then calculate them for 6 months. Now calculate how much them people are the ask let you increase their salary. Where you calculate them. Before you the waste that money there on paying security where you dey claim say you dey pay security. Why una no go use, if una get money $30,000 for pay security there per day, why una no go take that money there, una put am and pay the workers them where they work for una, so that then go able for work for una with them peace of mind and happy for una. I ask Koidu Holdings that questions. Because Koidu Holdings they claim say for any time where we people and protest, then they pay we on security then $30,000. Now I go back, I ask this question. How come Koidu Holdings they claim say then they give we security then $30,000? We security then say no. They not ever receive a single penny from Koidu Holdings. Koidu Holdings not they give them money. Koidu Holdings not when they give them money, according to them. So Koidu Holdings they get money where they keep for protest. $30,000 a day for pay security then for can protect the place. But they not get money for able for add pan the people the way they actually give them the millions and billions where then they make from this country for add pan their salary. So then we have a problem. The people then say they want 50%. They say that if what are the negotiate, so if a negotiator now 50% increment they want. I go back to them, I tell them, say, Duya, now beg me the beg una accept 30%. This now after we I don't talk to Roko. In fact, I not be even tell Roko say would they accept the 30%. But when Roko come to me, it tell me say 50% will be a little bit difficult for them. You know, so I go back to the people then. I say, Duya, una accept 30% so that we go close this matter. Let everybody go back to work and let we get peace. Roko tell me say he dey go South Africa, he dey go meet him boss them, where he go meet him boss them, anything where they agree, he dey come back to me like in 5 days. I say okay. Roko goes South Africa. It take her over 6 weeks, he no ever contact me again. After 6 weeks, I swallow my pride back. I reach out to them. This time when I reach out to them, I talk to one of the other one, the way when are the bosses, then the way then they call Dankolo. I tell and say, una give me, because when Roko been come na and Dankolo been come to me. Now I say, una been give me 5 days. I say now na 6 weeks. I need follow una come with an answer so that I go able to tell them people here, what in una final answer. Dankolo say, okay, please, make a give a chance, let he call me right back. I say, okay.
Okay, another year from the First Lady. Waiting, they say how I get the story. So this is exactly what happened between Koidu Holdings or Okta and with Sierra Leoneans them. You know, this is a normal thing. Not so Koidu. I think Koidu Holdings is not so the first people. This is a normal thing where then they happen. In fact, them even hold on to the arrest them. Where them be sign an agreement for the give them for the give. As then normally waiting the government can sign with companies where they come. And for the give one bag rest to workers any month. All of them be cut them off for a few years back. You know, so this now normal way most of them foreign companies here can do to Sierra Leoneans. And like as for me, I live in example, I don't work in a company. I know what foreigners and can do to with citizens them in this country. You know, they can do so frustrating some things then where we say if the person know only at maybe go do something where go lead them to jail. We are in the government not go even look into the matter, then go even get wrong. Trust me. This is a normal thing waiting foreigners then can do to a citizen them. Waiting they can sign with the government saying I never pay, then they pay. And so now waiting them feel for pay, then they pay. And on a normal basis, we people who get one of the government officials we for go check. If you then go check, then give them brown envelope, they're not the border. Then are waiting at their own self-interest, then care for. So this is the current situation, and this is what is going on presently. We hope and pray the government will see to this particular issue and able amend them, make them people are able to see to then staff here before they left. Because now they don't terminate them, contract them, and then say they're not getting nothing for them, not getting no benefit for them. Imagine someone who work more than 20 years, someone who work more than 10, 15 years in that company, then sack you, say they're not getting nothing for you. Could you imagine? So do governments, Papa governments, with a big, una come into the aid of them popular, make una able rescue them and let them get them benefits and get what they deserve. Thank you for watching. Please, if you're watching for the first time, subscribe, leave us a comment, click the notification bell so that whenever we drop a new video, you go watch them. Thank you very much. This is Big Daniel and this is Hiphop Leone TV.